This morning, I need to catch my breath. I really want to talk to y'all though. This morning was wine and dine registration day. Yay! Woo! Can we all do a happy dance together? Boo, 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 boo. Yay! I'm a little excited, you think? Anyways, wine and dine registration was today. I was super pessimistic about it because RunDisney hasn't released a whole lot of details about the capacity limits. But as of 10:21, when I logged on, I was able to score a 5K. Whoa! And last night, I was selected to be part of Kelsey's crew charity for the challenge. So on Wine and Dine weekend, I will be running the 5K for myself and then the 10K and the half for Kelsey's challenge. And this is, oh my God. This is all because I have friends that I've literally only really hung out with on the internet, with the exception of like 2 that were like believing in me and saying that like, yes, you could do it. Yes, you could raise money. Yes, you could go the distance. Like, this running community is something so important. Because in my head, I was saying, I can't. But then I had friends like saying that you can, you can, you can. Yo, that's important. It's really important. So I'm going to, and I'm gonna cry the whole time, I'm sure. But that's what this run community is about. It's about women uplifting other women and giving each other something to be excited about, and to know that I have cheerleaders rooting for me even when I'm not rooting for myself. That's incredible. So incredible. I gotta run now. I'm so excited. Indiana does a running trail run into a cornfield. Woo! Looks like it's raining. Starting to rain. I better get back. was a good run. It was full of lots of emotions, lots of relief, lots of fun. This is my last time running in Indiana on this trip, so I had to go out with a bang. Bang, bang, bang. And I cannot believe it. Like, this is so exciting. We are going to be running in person at Disney again. This will be my first ever wine and dine, and this will be my first ever weekend where I'm doing 5K, 10K, and half. I started training just in hopes of getting healthy and possibly running a half marathon. And now, with a lot of peer pressure, I'm signing up for the 5K, 10K, and the half, all in one weekend. I don't even know how many miles that is right now. I'm not even gonna think about it or calculate it, even though I know it's a lot. It's what, 23, 24? Something like that. Let's not think about it. Today's was Today's week 3, day 1 of the Jeff Galloway beginner half marathon training program. I made it to week 3, you guys. Haven't failed yet. So excited. Let me go over the stats. Hang tight. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step 2, step 2, step 2, step 2, step 2, step 2. I'm sorry about that, but I felt like it was appropriate because I'm sitting down 1 week later to edit this footage because I have not had time, and I just realized I never did the stats. Or maybe I did and I just can't find the footage or never hit record, but we're here now. So let's go over the stats. I walked from my in-laws to the Wabash River Walk. That was a 1 mile walk. On my way there, I was feeling low energy. I stopped at the Downtown Nutrition. I met a fellow Southern Belle, and she recommended the Georgia Peach with a little bit of lift-off in it. I don't know what that is, but it did the trick. Gave me a little boost of energy, so I'm super thankful for my fellow Southern Belle that was in Indiana. So I made it down to the Riverwalk. I decided to challenge myself a little bit. Must have been something in that drink, you know what I'm saying? But I decided to up my run intervals to 1 minute and 15 seconds for run and 1 minute walks. So normally I do a 1 minute run, 1 minute walk, and I keep it even, but I'm trying to increase my running ability as well. And the plan only says to go for 30 minutes today, but I went for 39 minutes and 25 seconds. I went a total of 3 miles, and my average pace was 13 minutes, 6 seconds, and my average heart rate was 159 beats per minute. Once I was done with the exercise, I had a 1 mile walk back to my in-laws, and then we hopped in the car and drove, 7 hours maybe, to Nashville, Tennessee. So I was very thankful for my space in Indiana to be able to continue training. And since we're here just chatting, let's talk about RunDisney Wine and Dine registration. I found out the night before, literally, as I was going to bed, that I made it onto Kelsey's crew. And I will be running and raising money to support Kelsey's Hope Foundation. So be on the lookout for more information. I will go ahead and drop a link to my donation page if you feel ever so inclined to learn my story, Kelsey's story, or to donate. Registration morning, I had my phone only. Lots of friends had phones, laptops, coworkers, all the things getting ready for registration day. I had my phone, and that was it. I didn't even pull my laptop out of the bag. It was 9:50, and I was watching people say that the link was live. I had a little bit of FOMO, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I was just excited for everyone to get the bibs that they wanted. I'm already running for a charity, so I had no real reason to get online and get in the queue. And then the FOMO hit. FOMO! It's a real real thing. So my friend, Celine, who is also my roommate, and yes, girlfriend, this is your fault, at 10:20, maybe 10:20, she said, oh, I got the 5K. So I said, oh, of course, now I have to log in because I don't want to stand on the sidelines while my roommate's out there running a 5K and doing all the miles and me just sitting here. So I said, okay, let's log in real quick. We will see what happens. I wasn't expecting to get the 5K because normally the 5Ks sell out super quick. So I logged on. My time said maybe 17 minutes. And then friends in my chat group were saying that they had hour waits. And I was like, oh, this is weird. Or I was very thankful for Verizon's fast service at that moment. So the timer just kept counting down. I was like, what is this RunDisney? What is this newness? I love it. You need to keep it around for everything. The countdown timer to get in the queue. Oh, we love that. Keep it forever. Thank you so much, RunDisney. Oh. So when my time hit 1 minute, I just started just intently staring at my phone. So it got to 1, it said the page would be redirected. Well, it did not redirect. And I was like, uh-oh, did the site crash? What's going on? So I think maybe I refreshed. I was in panic mode, so I don't remember exactly what I did, but I did panic a little bit. And somehow I got to the log-on screen while I was already logged on, so I didn't know why I got logged out, but anyway, whatever I did, I think I refreshed or something, or had to put my password in again. I don't know what it is, but I got in. It took me straight to the registration page, which was random. And then I filled out all the information. I was like typing on my phone as fast as I could. I mean, I was looking like Speedy Gonzalez here. And then it said, thank you for registering. What did I just do? I just signed myself up to run not only the half marathon, but now I'm doing the 5K and the 10K. Like, I started training with the intent of only doing the half marathon. That's what I'm training for. Just the half marathon. And now I'm running all 3 races. So now I'm not going to be sitting on the sidelines watching Celine and some of my other friends run the 5K. So I'm in for the 5K, in for the 10K with Kelsey's crew, and in for the half marathon with Kelsey's crew. So what am I doing here? My training plan is still the half marathon plan. I have not switched over to the goofy plan. I mean, not goofy, challenge. I have not switched over to the challenge plan. So I don't know. Do I just, what do I do? Do I risk it? Do I switch? I don't know. Let me know what you think I should do, because I honestly don't know. I'm doing a beginner half marathon training program, but I'm running a 5K and a challenge. So who knows? Just stay tuned, because my story continues and we're going to see where this chaos might go. Lord help us. Yeah, I got